Hello, I'm
Aleasha
and Drew.
And today
we're doing pet peeves, and apparently I'm the only one that's prepared for this.
Is that
whenever somebody, like, there's a carton of drink in the fridge. Somebody drinks the whole drink. Like, they empty out the carton and they put it back. And they put it back.
Okay, I'm guilty about that when it comes to, like, cabinets, but never the fridge. But, like, sometimes I forget that it's empty. Like, I'll empty the cereal box and I'll just be like, oh,
I hate that so
and
much.
then it's an empty cereal box and somebody's like, oh, cereal.
Hate that.
Yeah, you probably just destroyed someone's morning.
Yes.
They're like, oh, I can't wait to eat some cereal.
Oh, there's some cereal left.
Like,
okay.
man, I really want this Captain Crunch right now. And they go
Or
in
the only
there.
thing that's left is those little crumbs at the bottom
Oh,
of the cereal.
I hate that.
Whenever you're walking, like, in public, on the sidewalk or anything, and, like, you don't necessarily know the person that you're walking by, but you're polite and, like, you smile at them, and then they, like, don't even, like, they look you right in the eyes and they're just like,
So, like, what if they're smiling at someone else or, like, waving
yes,
at
it's
someone
so
else?
awkward. I either don't look at all, or I go, like, I keep walking, so that if I did mess up, at least I'm on my phone, I didn't know what was going on.
Okay, so obviously we're college students, and I hate whenever we are in a group project together and someone doesn't pull their weight.
Yes.
Yeah, that's annoying.
I'm a big guy. I got a lot of weight to pull, but I still pull it.
If, like, you're in a conversation with somebody and you're, like, talking and you're making eye contact, you're freaking gauging, and they get on their phone. That makes me mad.
Oh.
I like to quiz
So
people.
much.
If they start doing that, be like, what did I just say?
Yeah.
And if they don't know, I'm mad. If they do know, I'm like, okay, carry on.
Okay, so literally, I know this is like kind of a negative video because they're all like pet peeves, but what really gets on my nerves is whenever people are just completely negative, like about things. Like, they're just like always pessimistic.
Gosh.
I hate it when people take things for granted and they're like negative. Oh my gosh, that's probably my number one pet peeve, actually.
Okay, so my third one is whenever people, they like, kind of like what you were saying, whenever they like take things for granted. And like, especially if I'm doing something for you,
Oh yes.
don't take that for granted, because that could go real quick. If you're like, oh, I didn't really like this kind of drink, or oh, I can't read your notes at all. Like,
Oh, wow.
then let me have it back. I'll drink it, or I'll just keep my notes. You can get it from someone else.
Yeah.
Ooh, people that are not grateful.
Whenever professors do not tell you classes canceled, especially if you have
Or
an 8
room
o'clock
change.
class. Or room change.
Oh, yeah.
But canceled is the worst.
Yeah.
Because you wake up. It's a little note on the door. Class has been canceled.
That happened to my 8 a.m.
Yeah.
last semester.
That's
Okay, so this pet peeve is like embarrassing but not embarrassing. I have this really weird thing. Like, I can't stand residue. Like
What?
on cups and bowls. Like if you're eating like chicken dip. Let's say chicken dip out of nowhere, not that I'm obsessed with it or anything. And you're like eating, and then there's like residue on the side, like chunky and sticky and stuck to the side, and like oh my god, like we'll be done eating chicken dip, and like it's gross and sticky and on the side.
It's food and it just got to the side.
And she goes,
Oh, me too. Me too. Don't
and I'm
worry.
like,
Thank you.
oh, it gives me the creeps. It makes me go.
So I have a lazy eye. Okay, and this happens to me a lot, and it makes me so mad. So like one eye will be like focusing on something, and then the other eye will like drift off. Well, like I'll be talking to somebody. Say I'm talking to Rachel. All right. And like Rachel will think that I'm not talking to her because my lazy eye, and she'll look forward. Ooh, that makes me so mad. I'm just like, yes, I know, I have a lazy eye. I'm not proud of it.
Oh.
Thanks though. Thanks for pointing it out.
Oh, that would be a pet peeve.
Yeah.
I hate condensation on glasses.
Okay.
I can't stand when my glass is wet.
Okay. So my last pet peeve is, most of my friends are guilty of it, but like they'll say, "Oh my gosh, I can't stand that art, like that person, like whoever like is singing a song or whatever, like just because of like either the genre that they're doing or like something," and they're just like, "I can't stand them," and like that really makes me mad. I pretend like it doesn't make me mad, but it really makes me mad because I'm like, they're doing their own form of art, like they're just being free and like expressing themselves. Stop hating on them just because they're being their own art.
So, my fifth pet peeve is whenever people talk during movies.
I hate this. She does that just to take me off.
I do it just to make her mad, but I hate it too. I absolutely hate it. Yeah, so I was like, I'm loving this, and then I'm like, okay, maybe I'm going too far.
Yeah.
Like maybe she's really gonna hate me.
Take.
And then I was just like, maybe I should stop. So eventually I stopped, but at the very end, because I felt bad. We'll switch up.
Yeah, okay, so we are going to start doing this new thing and at the end of all of our videos. We're going to call it Newu, which stands for New Exciting Weekly Update. Alright, we want to be original, but we want it to be fun. This is the gift my brother just got me for Christmas. It just came in. And it is so cool. It floats, like, okay, so this is a magnet.
It's really cool.
And it floats due to, like, magnetism, and, like, you can spin it and stuff. And it's so cool. And, like, I'm a physics major. And so, like, obviously we deal with magnetism and the earth. So, it's, like, really cool.
So, my Newu, if you haven't already noticed, I've got my first ink. And it says, "Pretty is as pretty does, love mama," because ever since like I can remember anything happening in my life, I remember my grandma telling me, well, you know, pretty is as pretty does, which means like you're only as pretty as your actions and like your kindness, and like that's what makes you attractive. And she's always told me that, and it's actually her handwriting. It was a direct copy from her handwriting. He just traced it onto my arm and inked me up.
My Newu is my ear pierce. I'm not gonna show you because they're little and
there's another reason. Something tragic happened, but it's okay. We're gonna figure it out.
yeah, it's fun. But then because
Where'd you guys go?
Iron Tiger in downtown Como.
Oh.
Como means Columbia, Missouri. But
Bye.
That's my
I
line.
thought she rode with me.
Oh, she walking, I guess.
Should probably go find out.
How far she's got.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Bye.